I am almost at monetization goals, and it's so crazy. We are officially halfway through 2023. Absolutely insane. Now it's time for us to do a little bit of a reset because May has been absolutely wild. But also, I am dying to know where my subscribers are from. I have been wondering ever since I gained a bunch of subscribers in the last couple of months. I'm like, where are these people from? What do they like? Do they like tacos? Like, are these my people? You know what I mean? So like, let me know in the comments where you're from, what country you're from. I don't feel like a lot of people that actually subscribe to me are actually from Australia. I could be wrong, please let me know. I probably could go in my analytics and see somehow like the percentages of countries, but I haven't done that yet, so. Plus I wanna hear from you. I wanna hear what you like. Are you from somewhere cool? Are you here for my child-free content? Are you here for my YouTube social media content? Do you just like my personality? Do you like my lifestyle stuff? Like, let me know. Drop it in the comments. I wanna get to know you guys, so it'd be great to hear from you. That's very hot. The house is a mess. I'm currently dog sitting and we're about a week out from moving out of this place. So things have been crazy. I wasn't even going to do this video, but I was like, this is when I need to do it most, you know, because life's hectic. So I need to check in and I need to like set some realistic goals for myself for next month because this is such a transition phase. So I don't want to have too many goals for myself next month for June. I want to really like take into consideration that like you're moving and you're going to be settling in and then you have so many other things ahead and dog sitting bookings. There's a lot going on behind the scenes right now, so I'm just trying to take that into consideration, and I think that that is even more of a reason for me to stick to my monthly check-ins and making sure that, you know, I'm in a good headspace like going into the next month. I don't think that like monthly check-ins have to be like so like go after your goals, create the life of your dreams. Like sometimes you just need a month where you're focusing more on self-care and rest. You know what I mean? So I think that these help you really prioritize what you need in that month. So that's what I use them for. Well, I try to. I don't know what I do, okay? Now before we dig into the rest of it, I want to introduce you guys to Billy. Billy, come. Hello, Bob. Who's a good boy? Can you sit? Oh, this is a sweet boy. He is currently here for a day of daycare, so he's been such a good boy. Kind of. It's been one of those days. He's had a lot of energy today. I'm trying to figure out where to even do this because my desk is packed away. Oh my God, you guys are all, look at you. You're all leaning all over the place. Sit up straight, will you? Sit up straight. Well, there we go. Oh, there. Don't mind the mess, okay? All right? Well, let me put a camera in your house. What would it look like, okay? Don't judge me. And on top of that, every single inch of like table space, counter space, bench space, whatever you want to call it, is covered with stuff that needs to be packed or is already packed or in a box, or like it's just like a bomb has gone off in here. All right, so if you're new around here, the 4 areas that I like to check in with myself before I dig into my goals are: where is my subscriber and watch time goal? What skills did I improve on this month? How am I enjoying my morning routine? And any meal prep inspiration for the month ahead. For the month of May, I gained over 230 subscribers, which has gone down from some of the previous growth I've seen this year, but it's still a huge number, and I am creeping up to 1,000 subscribers. Like, I am almost at monetization goals, and it's so crazy. We're almost at 900 subscribers. Like, what? Like, what? Like, thank you. Like, I'm shook. Now, what skills did I improve on this month? This month, like, I don't know, I feel like I might have gotten a little better at like filming better B-roll shots, mainly for my other channel, but I don't know, it wasn't something I was like really focusing on. I just think it happened by default of us, you know, being out on the road filming every single day of the week. So yeah, I think I did get better at that, but it wasn't really a big focus because we've had so much going on. I was basically in survival mode. As far as my morning routine, it's been great. I've been getting up, doing my exercises. I feel like I've been like having a really good start to the day and like just feeling good, feeling like I'm filling my cup first. I did set out to like get up earlier, and I haven't really been doing that, which we'll touch on more, but I'm not really focused on that in this time. I'm really not beating myself up about getting up at a specific time right now because life is so hectic, and so I'm probably gonna switch things around, but we'll talk about that later. Cause your girl needs all the sleep she can get right now, okay? As far as meal prep inspo for the month ahead, I'm actually really excited. I watched a couple of like YouTube videos for inspo. It's really hard for me to find videos that talk about Australian ingredients. Maybe I haven't looked actively hard enough, but I came across a couple and I was like, okay, I can do that. Like just simple ideas. So I think I'm gonna grab a couple of things for snacks. Like I think I'm gonna like make like a adult version of like a healthy Lunchable and chop up like some cucumbers and hummus and carrots and stuff. So that sounds like a good little snack for me. I just need better snack options. So I just feel like I'm not getting enough in on my snacking. And then it's like turning me into like cravings. So yeah, we're snacking it up this month. But on top of those like healthy Lunchable kind of snacks, I did find inspiration for like a chicken and pumpkin recipe. Now that I have access to an oven, no big deal. We haven't had access to an oven in over a year. So yeah, like I always do in these videos, I will leave some meal prep inspo in the comments that you can check out for yourself. One is the pumpkin and chicken salad, and then the other one is going to be like either like a steak or chicken fajitas. So my 5 tips when it comes to goal setting: make it enjoyable, make it realistic, keep it simple, start very small, and accountability is key. Now let's get into the goals. Reading 15 minutes Monday through Friday. I did do that, but as we've gotten closer and closer to move-in day, I haven't been as consistent, and I'm okay with that. I am perfectly okay with that. So like I want to give myself that one, but I'm not 100% sure how I feel. So it's like kinda work out 4 times a week, including my physio exercises. If you're new around here, I've been dealing with some on and off injury issues with my glutes, hips, back, my whole damn body. So yeah, I have my 3rd physio appointment tomorrow. I'm really excited because he's been doing like this, like, I don't even know. Like it's not like a massage. He'll just do like pressure points. I don't know. But last time I felt so good after. My back was like, new back, who dis? Working out during my period week. I did work out. I did do it. I really struggled working out during my period for a while. And I think it was just a mental choice. It was like a mental shift and a choice. I was like, I'm gonna be more intentional about moving my body during my period. And it wasn't meant to be like this, you need to exercise, da 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 da. It was more, you feel better when you get some movement in, even if it's just light stretching or a light walk. I feel better on my period. That might not be the case for you, but for me, and I have very severe periods, I notice that I feel worse when I'm just sitting there in the pain. So even if I can only get a 10-minute walk in, because I get like really, really bad cramps and it's really heavy and it's not fun. So like it's easier for me to just sit on the couch with the heat pad and cry about it. But I was like, I want to be more intentional and try to move my body because I know I genuinely feel better when I do, even if it's just like mentally. I just notice the difference that when I move my body during my period, even if it is only 2 times during my whole period, it helps. So anything that's gonna help me get through my period week better is a win, okay? And if you're someone that's like weirded out by people talking about their period, then like I don't think that this is the space for you, because I'm very like, let's talk about our periods, because this conversation needs to be talked about, not just brushed off, because not all periods are equal and a lot of women are suffering. And I could go on and on and on about this, and like low iron and doctors trying to just give you band-aid solutions with birth control. Like, do not get me started, but this is a space where we can openly talk about our menstruation, okay? And I'm just putting it out there. So do with that information what you would like, but I'm just letting you know that I'm gonna talk about my period. Okay, So, May goals, 700 subscribers. Guys, we're at, what are we at? 863 we are at today. That is crazy to me. It is crazy to me. 800 of you are here. Over 800 people have chose to subscribe to my channel for some reason. And if you have chosen to hit that subscribe button, I would love to know why. I know I already asked, but like, I'm serious. I want to know. 9 long form videos. Let's see. 8 is going live tonight. Supposedly, I still have to edit that. It's 2 p.m. It's supposed to go live at 7 and I still haven't even started editing it. So, we'll see what happens. We still have a week left of May, so I still have time to get 2 more videos up. Well, hopefully, around moving. 16 shorts. Definitely did not do that. I'm not even gonna check. I know I didn't because I have not uploaded a short in like over a week, so we didn't do it. Pre-schedule long form content for the week of the 8th through the 14th. I did do that. That was the week that we went away for our big road trip for our other channel, DJ Adventures. Definitely check it out. So I wanted to have all my content on my personal channel done, scheduled, and ready to go, just so I didn't have to worry about it while we were away and filming. And it went so smoothly. I'm so glad that I did it. It was really hectic the week before, but I'm so glad that I did it. And 10 people in my new Facebook community. I didn't do this, okay? I didn't do it. So 2 things I didn't do. I didn't do this mainly because I was still trying to figure out some things with this. It's now available to join. If you look in the link in my description box, you'll see a link to join my email list. And when you join my email list, you will get access to the link to the Facebook community. So yeah, I'm starting to get the ball rolling with this. It's mainly going to be focused on helping new creators. I'm really passionate about helping new creators, you know, build confidence and create an online presence. Going from using social media personally to learning how to use it in a more professional, like social media branding aspect. Now let's talk about the new month ahead, okay? So I want to continue working out 4 times a week, including my physio work. I want to work out during my period week 3 times, so that's going to be consistent because that is something I'm working towards for the whole year. So you will see that continue to come up. Okay, so by the end of June, I want to be applying for monetization. I think I can do it. I gained over 230 subscribers so far in May, so I think that I can reach over 110 in June. Unless things significantly drop and these last 100 subscribers are really slow to come, that's the only thing that I think will hold me back because I'm pretty much already at the watch hours. I think by the end of this week, I'll be at 4,000 watch hours. By the time I'm making my next monthly reset video, will I be applying for monetization? That is the question, ladies and gentlemen. Woo, let's do it. For June, I am cutting things right back and I'm aiming for 4 long form videos for the month because things are going to be so hectic over the next week or 2. I want to give myself time to settle in to a new routine with the new place because that's like a temporary place before we move into the next place. So it's still going to be all over the place. I'm gonna have to find where I want to film, all this kind of stuff. So I'm gonna give myself time. Life happens and you need to be able to like pivot and adjust when needed because I think it's so important to like make sure you are looking after your well-being and not putting too much on your plate just for the sake of like trying to please an algorithm. Like we aren't doing that here. We are not doing that. All right, and so I've moved my 10 people in the community goal to June. So if you would like to join the community and be the first person, I would be so happy to have you. Okay, so time to get into the monthly favorites. I feel like this is my favorite part of these videos. So May has more been about like TV and not movies. I feel like I rarely watch TV shows. One TV show that me and my boyfriend have been watching lately is Alone. I don't know if you've watched like Alone Canada or when they went to Patagonia. There's so many. There's so many. It's like a survivalist show where like they drop 10 people in this like remote place and they're all like scattered around this island or wherever they are and they have to survive with 10 items of their choosing. And so it's like a little bit of like outdoors, camping, nature, survivalist kind of stuff. And like the ones in Canada and stuff, they have bears to deal with. They got like real predators. Like Australia, it's so funny to me because everyone's like, oh, everything in Australia will kill you. And I'm like, literally watching Alone Canada versus Alone Australia, like they don't have any predators here. Like they can just camp out and they don't have to worry about a bear or coyote or a wolf. Or I was like, we don't have to worry about that here in Australia. Like snakes maybe, but like everyone's like, oh, Australia. But I'm like, go watch Alone and tell me which one's scarier, okay? I'll take dealing with some wallabies and snakes over a bear or multiple types of bears and like coyotes. And no, honey, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. Honestly though, I don't know why half of these people have applied to be on this show, because it just doesn't feel like their heart's in it. And so this casting has probably been like the most disappointing out of them all. Been the most disappointing and the most satisfying casting all in one, because like, I don't know, if you watch the show, you know, because you're sitting from the comfort of your home, like eating, being like, oh, you should do this, you should do that, but like you're not the one that hasn't ate for 10 days and can't catch a fish. Like, anyway, it's so fun to watch. I love watching it. I'm just like, ooh. And then the editing is really good. They like really like play up the suspense. What was that? What the heck? Anyway, if you're into that or if you've watched it, let me know what you think. I would love to hear it. Now, books. I am still working my way through this money love story book. Like, when I say it takes me so long to get through one chapter, I think when I did my May monthly reset, I was on chapter 3 and I am halfway through chapter 4. Like, we're moving at a snail's pace. As I said before, if I finish this book this year, I will be happy. It is because it's like a workbook style book. And so like you have to, like one of the chapters I had to print out my bank statements to do one of the exercises. Like that book puts you to work. It's something that you have to make time for, but I feel like it makes you own your shit. Like it's making you sit down with your bank statements and it's like, okay, all right, we got some things to highlight here. Okay, like it's so easy to like ignore that. Like I'm not looking at my bank balance, don't make me look at my bank balance. And the book's like, look at your bank balance. I'm like, don't make me do it, don't make me do it. It's a really great book. Like I said this in the last monthly reset, I haven't finished it yet, but from what I've learned so far, from what I've had to overcome so far, I feel like it is a really good book if you're looking for something that's going to actually give you like things to do, like things to implement into your life. Which if you know me, I'm so big on like things that you can take away and implement into your life so that you can start seeing changes and so you can start shifting your mindset. So can we talk about clothes for a second? I was recently introduced to the Shape Your Body jeans from Target. And when I say like it changed my whole life, it changed my whole life. I first discovered them at the thrift store for $12 and I was like, okay, what's going on here? Like it has like some shapewear technology built into like behind the pockets or something, and it just holds you so nicely. Like they're so comfortable to wear, and I've never had a pair of jeans that like fit me like that, to the point where obviously they were secondhand, so I wore them down very quickly. But to the point where when I did wear them down, I went straight back to the source at Target and I bought myself a new pair for $50 because I was like, I ain't ever had jeans fit me like this, okay? But I mean, to be fair, I was getting real cheap jeans before that. But like, I just didn't know, okay? I was jean ignorant, okay? I was just being ignorant. And they're also ankle length. So like, I just didn't know. It took me 35 years to realize that I needed to be wearing ankle length jeans. Like, why didn't nobody tell me this? Why didn't nobody tell me 5'3", girl, you need ankle length? I didn't know. I didn't know. So it's like my life changed. When I say my life changed because I discovered ankle length. All my jeans, and let me tell you, I hate jean shopping. So if I just found something that kind of works, it's good enough. It's good enough. But now I'm turning into a jean snob. Let me tell you, I can't go back. And the other thing is, I hate jean shopping as it is, but living in Australia, I feel like the clothes are made for a very specific body type. There's no like curvy Latinas here. Like, you know, the BIPOC community is not very largely represented in Australia. And so I find that like a lot of my friends back in the States, they get access to jeans that like fit curvy women. They were made for curvy women. I just feel like the variety here is for like some little Aussie like surfer girl. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be rude to anyone's body type. I'm not. But it's just been a struggle trying to find jeans for my body type that like actually flatter my body type in the way that I'm looking for, at least. And I wanted to talk about some food places that I went to recently. I went to this place in the city, Connie's Diner, and it's an Italian place, and it's so weird. I never go out for Italian food. Like, I never go out for Italian food. I did once this year, to be honest, but only because I had a gift card from one of my dog sitting clients because their dog was a nightmare, and they gave me a $100 gift card the next day. They slid it under my door because they had to fly back from Sydney early because their dog like chewed through their crate and was like a night terror. It was like an angel during the day, and then as soon as the sun set, it was like it was Italian, and they had these pizzas, like 6-inch deep dish pizzas, and I really wanted to get them, but they looked like they were gonna be too big, and I was like, I need to come back here with my partner because he'll eat the whole thing, or like he'll eat the leftovers that I won't eat and I won't have to waste it, or I'll just be able to like have a slice of his, because like they look so big, it looks like a lasagna dish. Like, they look so big. I feel like one slice would fill me. So anyway, it was so good, and I was just like really surprised. Like, I was really surprised. I thought it was just gonna be like not that great, but I was very impressed. I'm gonna leave these in the description, even though I don't feel like anyone that watches my channel is actually from Melbourne, but if you are and you're interested, I'm gonna leave them in the description. You can check them out. And then I went to a Mexican place that I've been before, but they just opened up one closer to me. So yeah, I just wanted to like try out the new location near me. And like, the food was actually half decent for Aussie Mexican, which if you know about Aussie Mexican, you know, they're hopeless here. They're hopeless. The lighting is so bad right now, but I cannot be bothered. I have to start editing my other video. I can't be bothered. But I just feel like this month has been all over the place, and I am really proud of myself for still doing this check-in and for setting some intentions for next month, because when life is all hectic, I just think it's important to like check in with yourself to see what you want to be focusing on, and whether that is your mental health, or whether that is, you know, fitness goals, or whether that is career goals, or whatever it is. Having a little 5 to 10 minute check-in and just really like, what do I need for myself in the next 30 days? What do I want to focus on? You know, so yeah. I'm glad that I did it. I'm very proud of myself. And as we go into a new month, the halfway mark of 2023, I want to invite you to do something to help give yourself a reset before we go into this month. A reset of some level, you know, maybe just writing out some goals, maybe making time for self-care, maybe connecting with loved ones or doing a declutter. I just want to encourage you to do something that is going to help you step into the second half of 2023 feeling good and recharged, and just ready to end this year feeling proud. With that, thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!